Do you have problems with your hearing, your ears, like tinnitus ringing in your ears? Or maybe you're hard of hearing? You're like, what? What? Or maybe you got bone problems, bone, osteoporosis, brittle bones. You got joint problems in your spine. You got teeth problems. What about libido? What about hot flashes, night sweats, insomnia? What about infertility, sex hormone imbalance problems? What about premature aging? Your hair is just graying super fast. You feel like you're just aging 10 years every single day. All of this, guess what? Has one main root cause. If you're experiencing all of these symptoms, then could be that one of your main organ systems is dysfunctioning or imbalanced. What is that organ system? It's called your water organ system. I never heard of this water organ system, right? It's actually correlating to your kidney and bladder. And yes, if you have urination problems, water metabolism problem, this all relates to your kidney and your urinary bladder organ system. In Chinese medicine, 3,000 years ago, they grouped these two organs systems into what they call a water organ system. Don't get distracted by the word water. But I think it makes sense, right? Kidneys are your water organs because they help you metabolize your water, distribute your water, right? Eliminate, you urinate it out, right? It makes sense that way. So in Chinese medicine, 3,000 years ago, they figured out that your kidneys and your bladder had all these functions already. And if you have all these problems, the root cause is a dysfunctioning of your water organ system or dysfunctioning of your kidney and urinary bladder. So to fix it, all you have to do is restore balance to these organs' functions, restore their ability to heal itself. Because once they are able to perform all of their jobs, all of these symptoms that I just rattled off magically disappear. So this is the beauty when you focus on root cause medicine. This is true root cause medicine. I know root cause medicine is a terminology that's super popular to say right now among physicians, chiropractors, nutritionists. They're more referring to functional medicine, and they're more focused on what ingredient, what supplement can I give people to fix the root cause? Well, a supplement's not going to fix the root cause. Right? A supplement doesn't restore your kidney function and your bladder function. You have to provide certain right nutrients, just like a plant. How do you make a plant grow? Let's say you have a plant that's growing and you pour some motor oil into the soil, right? Obviously, the soil gets contaminated and the plant starts to die. Well, how do you revive that plant? Well, you have to remove the toxin first, right? Remove the motor oil first, and then you got to clean it all out, and then you have to supply it with the right nutrients. What are the right nutrients? It's not a pill, regardless if the pill is natural. Providing the right nutrients. What does a plant need? It needs sunshine. Don't we need sunshine? It needs what? Water. Don't we need water? We need other nutrients in the soil, right? And talking about sunshine, not to tangent off too much, we all know we supposedly get a vitamin D from the sun. No, this is what we tell our patients that we treat in our clinic. The skin produces a form of vitamin D, but it's when we go into the sun. But that form of vitamin D is not usable. Well, our body can't use it. If it doesn't use it, why is it producing it, right? Well, the sun stimulates our skin to produce a form of vitamin D, and that form of vitamin D has to go through our kidneys to get converted into a usable vitamin D. And you see the correlation on how kidneys control the strength of your bones because you need usable vitamin D for the strength of your bones, right? Well, science has discovered that only recently, in the past 100 years or even sooner. But traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, discovered that 3,000 years ago, the kidneys control the strength of your bones. And they didn't have any of this technology. How cool is that, right? I think that's pretty cool. So if you have any of these symptoms that I just went over, then the key is to restore your kidney and your bladder organ system. So your next question is, how do I do that? Well, guess what? I created a guidebook to list out all the things that you can do that lays a foundation on helping you restore your water organ systems. If you don't have access to this guidebook, comment below guidebook, and my team will send you a link so that you can get access to this guidebook that I'm about to just go over. So this is part of my guidebook on how to rebalance your 5 main organ systems. The water element or the water organ system, just replace the word element with organ system is the one I'm going to be talking about today. as you go through this guidebook. So again, it relates to the kidney, bladder. I will add one other organ because there's an organ that sits on top of your kidneys. It's called the adrenal glands. In Western medicine, they have found that the adrenal glands are the only other organ in your body that can produce your sex hormones, which means they can balance your sex hormones, right? So when women go through menopause, why do some women go through menopause and it's nothing? It's no different than a regular day. But other women treat menopause as a disorder. Menopause is not a disease, it is just a transition. How you transition into menopause depends on your water organ system. It includes your adrenal glands, because your adrenal glands help produce those sex hormones after your ovaries and uterus stop. And that's how it helps maintain balance. But let's go through some basics really quick so that you can understand. Let's see. Every organ system controls a certain sense. So for the kidneys, they control the sense of hearing. That's why the kidneys help your hearing heal. If you've got hearing problems, hard of hearing, ringing in your ears, if you want to fix it, you want to fix your kidneys. Taste. The taste that corresponds to the water organ systems, your kidney and your bladder, is salty. That means when your kidneys are dysfunctioning or imbalanced, whether they're inflamed or they're underactive, you will tend to crave salty foods. Next, tissues. Every organ system controls the tissues. And I kind of mentioned already one of them, bones, like bone marrow, and teeth, and then hair. Now, this hair is specifically for your head hair, not for the hair on your body. That's controlled by your lungs. So if you're losing head hair, like you have alopecia or you have graying of your hair is just dropping off, maybe from thyroid problems, right? It's not just your thyroid hormone that's causing it. It's your kidneys that are contributing to it as well. So if you just fix your thyroid, you won't fix your hair loss because you haven't addressed the kidneys, right? In functional medicine, nutrition, Western science, they focus only on thyroid. And they fix by balancing the thyroid hormone, everything will be fixed. But the problem is, and this is what we see in our clinic, many thyroid patients, they go to their endocrinologist, they go to a functional medicine practitioner, they do the medications, and then they do the supplements, they change your diet, and it helps, but everything comes back. Or nothing really gets resolved, right? And if they stop taking their supplements, everything comes back. That to me is not fixing the problem. Even though I'm not against supplements, we prescribe supplements to our patients. I recommend supplements to anybody who will ask me, but it is for a purpose. And that purpose is not to restore function. In this guidebook, I will tell you all the things, the main categories of strategies that you can do that will restore your kidney and bladder organ system function. So this is the TCM view of the kidney and bladder function, and of course, the Western medicine view. What happens when your kidney and bladder are overactive, inflamed? Well, you're going to have insomnia, lower back pain, tinnitus, ringing, right? Hot flashes, night sweats. You see what I told you before, right? Well, what happens when they're hypofunctioning? Your kidneys are weak and deficient. You're going to experience fatigue, lower back pain also, cold hands and feet. You're going to have poor memory because it controls marrow, and the brain is called a sea of marrow. So your kidneys actually control your brain function. They influence your brain function. So for people who have Alzheimer's, any type of memory problems, in my clinic, we always look at the kidneys as one of the root cause. It may not be the complete root cause, but it is one of the root causes. And in order to help them with their memory and slow down the Alzheimer's, we focus on their kidney function. Peak energy time, body clock. So when does the body moves a lot of its resources to the kidney between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m.? It moves it to the bladder between 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Peak energy time means that's when your kidneys function the best and your bladder functions the best. So if you want to make sure that you are eliminating during these times, this is one thing that I tell our patients, right? Because one of the questions people ask me, how much water should I drink? How do I know how much water I need, right? I always say based on your urine color. Right? By 3 to 5 p.m., which is your bladder time, your urine should be crystal clear or light yellow, very pale yellow, because that's when the body is moving the resources to your bladder, right? That's the peak energy time. If it's not, then the next day you need to drink more water. Some TCM practitioners, they will prescribe certain herbs during this 5 to 7 p.m. during the kidneys, peak energy time. I haven't found, through treating thousands of patients, I haven't found that it is super beneficial for people to do just one thing for the kidneys between 5 to 7. Okay, so I have them do it all the time. Okay, and for those of you who have hot flashes, or called malar flushes or afternoon flushes, these are the times when you typically have them, right? It's usually between 3 to 5 p.m. Again, even though the bladder is 3 to 5 and kidneys 5 to 7, they're both part of the water organ system. Okay, so 3 acupressure points to rebalance. Are these the only acupressure points? No, they're not. When people come to our clinic for QRA, quick restorative acupuncture, we use 30, 40 needles per treatment. So 30, 40 points every single time. But these are things that you can do at home to develop a habit. And they can help stimulate your body to move resources to your kidney and urinary bladder to rebalance their function, help them restore their function. Okay? You can see the indications, the benefits. At the end of this guidebook, I have the exact picture of showing you these point locations. And I also have a YouTube link where you can click on it and it will go to a video of me showing you how to locate and push on these points. Okay, these are the top 3 points that I recommend you do every single day. How many times? As many times as you want throughout the day. Here are some lifestyle modifications that you can do that will help your kidney and bladder. These lifestyle modifications are foundational. This guidebook is foundational. Is it going to fix everything? No. Will you see results, benefits, improvement of your symptoms? Yes. When you do these consistently, absolutely. Will it help your body start to heal itself again? Absolutely. But it takes time. It may take 6 months to a year. Everything that I have in this guidebook, if you do it every single day consistently, for a few weeks, you will start noticing some improvement. Some people notice huge improvements in their symptoms, and some people notice mild. Okay. But our focus is not the symptom. I'm only saying symptoms because that's what you can feel. You need a TCM practitioner who knows how to do some type of TCM diagnosis to tell you how your organs are functioning. They can combine their results, their analysis with blood labs and imaging, because that's what we do. I'm just telling you what we do. I'm not sharing with you what I read in the research. Oh, they did this in the research. No. Everything, all these videos that I do are things we have already done it for thousands of patients. And we continuously to do it even today. And so in our clinic, what we do is we take Western medicine diagnostics, so blood labs, saliva tests, stool tests, whatever you have, right? Imaging, right? Because imaging, you can ultrasound your kidneys, right? You can ultrasound your bladder. We take all those results and then we combine it with the diagnosis that we use in our clinic. It's called functional pulse diagnosis. It's something that I invented, and it's by feeling your pulse, I can tell which of your organs are dysfunctioning. I combine that results with Western medicine results, and we have a more complete picture of what organs are dysfunctioning and what is your root cause, and if your organs are regaining its function. Okay, so that's how we do it. I don't know how other people do it. All right, here's food list. There's many other foods that are not on this list for the kidney and bladder. You can see a lot of them are water fruits like watermelon, blueberries, blackberries, mulberries, the berries, the pomegranate. All these are great for kidneys. You can read through that. I've also included some recipes. If you like recipes, then you can cook through these to help you rebalance your water organ system. So like I said, I've got tutorials down here on the guide. It tells you, it shows you exactly where it is, location, indication, benefits. There's a link right here. If you click on it, then it will directly go to the video of me showing you how to do it. So that's the water organ system, which is your kidney and your bladder. So again, if you want access to this guidebook, comment below and my team will give you the link to get access to this guidebook.